welcome everybody to the Teacher Dudes Halftime Show. My name is Tyler Keefe. You can find me on Twitter at Keefe67. And good morning. That was a very, very uneventful first half. So uneventful that I literally do not have any highlights. As odd as that sounds, there was really nothing that went on of note other than an interception, a interesting fumble call there at the end of the first half, and then 4 field goals. Yes, 4 field goals down on the farm has taken place as the Huskies are ahead 9-3 at Stanford, and yeah, it's one of those interesting games, and as Craig points out, it's a battle of kickers in front of an extremely sparse crowd on the farm. What you expect for the first half, or is that what you expected? Yes, that is definitely what I would have expected in front of the 23 fans that are down at the farm. And I was looking at some of the pictures from the LA Coliseum, which they announced had 52,000 people in there. Granted, I'm sure that's a very well overstated amount, because it looked like there was about 20,000, if that there. But really quickly, looking at some of these stats as I'm trying to wake myself up again from that first half. Dylan Morris passing the ball was 10 of 14 for 70 yards. And let me just refresh this page to make sure that it is still at halftime. Tanner McKee was 13 of 17 for 123 yards passing. And they did show early on in the game that the UW was first in the nation at passing yards against with 139. So they're able to pass the ball. But surprisingly, in a shocking turn of events here, UW has 124 yards rushing compared to 21. Yes, I'm saying that correctly. If ESPN is correct, 21 yards rushing for Stanford, which is just shocking to me that it is that lopsided, especially with UW giving up a gajillion yards rushing a game. And then the only real other thing of note is an interception in the first half by Sermon on Washington, and that's really been it. As far as the team stats go, UW has 12 first downs compared to 8 on Stanford. UW's 3 of 6 on third downs, 2 of 6 for Stanford. Total yards, 194 to 144, and really that one turnover. You know me, I always harp on time of possession, and right now it is 14 to 15 minutes on time of possession. Stanford has UW by about a minute and a half on that. Other than that, just looking at some of the scores around college football in the top 25, one game, or actually 2 games, are going on right now. BYU in a shootout is up 38-35 in the second quarter. Yes, 38-35 in the second quarter, as Virginia has scored 28 points in the second quarter alone. The other score, San Diego State, number 21, San Diego State is down 20-7 in the second quarter. And then around the finals, Georgia easily beat Florida 34-7. Cincinnati over Tulane 31-12. Oklahoma over Texas Tech 52-21. Ohio State over Penn State 33-24. And what was actually a surprisingly really good game today, Michigan State over Michigan 37-33. Oregon 52-29 over Colorado. Wisconsin took down Iowa 27-7. Auburn over Ole Miss 31-20. Notre Dame gets by North Carolina 44-34. Kentucky did get upset. Mississippi State 31-17. Wake Forest over Duke 45-7. Oklahoma State over Kansas 55-3. And let's see here. Baylor over Texas as 7-win Sark is right on track to get those seven wins. Tulane losing to Cincinnati 31-12. Oklahoma over Texas Tech 52-21, and the rest looks like my page. Yeah, whatever. The page refreshed itself, but question here: can John Donovan's ground and pound continue in the second half? Yes, I think it does, because he doesn't really know how to adjust to anything else. I'll be surprised if they let him, Dylan Morris, throw the ball. And then, is a victory on the farm tonight a must for UW to go bowling this year? Yes, it absolutely is, if they want to get into that Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl or whatever that garbage bowl is going to be called this year. So that is pretty much it. And in the second half, I do think UW has what it takes to win. However, are they going to get out of their own way and actually win the game? That is going to be the question, as they are up 9-3 on the farm in Stanford. And barring any, craziness going on, as long as I stay awake, this first half was kind of tough to stay awake on, but I will be back in the post-game show, and then tomorrow for sure, as the Seahawks are taking on Jacksonville in Seattle on Halloween. But that'll do it for this halftime show. Hopefully things will keep on keeping on with the score here. Again, 9-3 UW over Stanford, and we will see you in the post-game show.